Hey everybody, I'm here again today with my black belt instructor Yanni and my training partner Ed, and they're going to demo another move for us today.
Okay, so from here, we're going to work on some finishes from when I already have the back, all right? So a few things. Number one, when I have the back, I want to make sure my knees are nice and tight, my heels are down, and my toes are up, okay? This will eliminate any space that he may use to escape. One hand's going to be over, and I'm going to put my shoulder right behind his neck, and I'm going to put my fist right in the middle of his chest. The other hand, I'm going to come under his arm, and I'm going to grab my own hand, okay? I don't want to grab palm to palm or the other hand, because if he grabs my hands, now I can't choke him with this hand. Whereas, if I put that hand on top, when he grabs my hand, I still have a choking hand, all right? So I want to come here. So now, we're going to have two basic finishes that we're going to work on. And it depends on which way I'm able to put them down. If I can put them down on this side, my stronger side here, then I'm going to start looking for the chokes. I'm going to open the hand, open the lapel, and pass it to my hand, and get nice and deep, right next to his neck. My other hand is going to come in and grab the far away lapel. Make sure you make good fists when you make your grips. If your wrists are kind of bent, then you're going to start getting tired and lose the grip. Now all I'm going to do is bring this elbow to the mat here, and then I'm going to start sitting up and start pulling it back. Now, if a lot of times what happens is I get to this position, and then my leg is loose, he may step over it. All right, so let's turn this way. So my transition now is I'm going to step over to the ground, I stand, I sit him up, and now I throw the leg over the shoulder. And then I got my choke. So let's go over that one more time. I fall to my side, open the lapel, and get my grip. Other hand on my other lapel. I'm going to pull this arm back. Or if he starts escaping, I throw this leg over, come up here, turn. Come up on my knee, sit, throw it over the shoulder, and now I have much more leverage for the choke. Looks good, eh? All right, now our second attack from this position, I would like to always fall to the side, but sometimes he drives into me. So now my head is on the mat. When my head's on the mat, it gives him an opportunity to put his head on the mat and escape. So what I like to do is I want to block his head from coming to the mat. So I'm going to take my arm and throw it to the other side. Now I keep his head off the mat. I take my foot right here to push his hips down a little bit, and I throw this leg over. So now he can't step over this leg, right? So I throw it across his legs. This leg's going to keep him down, and then I grab his wrist. Now this foot that's pushing on his hip is now going to come over his shoulder to put him down a little bit so I can step over. Grab the hand, finish with the arm lock. So I came from the over-under, he drives back, so I'm going to start putting my foot on the hip, come over, and block him from escaping. Once I have this position secured, this leg that's pushing on his hip is now going to come over his shoulder. Now the purpose of this is just to push him down just a little bit, because if I go from here right to an arm bar, he might drive into me and turn. So if I come over the shoulder, I'm going to push him down a little bit. Now when I throw it over, he tries to come up, I'm always going to catch his head. Two hands, pinch my knees. Nice arm lock. One more time, I'm here. He drives. Grab the wrist, and notice that my forearm's across his neck, so it's hard for him to drive into me. Come over the shoulder, push down so I can step over, and I take the arm lock. And there's our basic back attacks. from the back control.